Welcome back. In this section, we will learn about keyframe and animation. To animate an object, we will tell After Effects how the object will be in that one single frame and how it will move and what would be its position. So if we zoom into the timeline, as I've told you earlier too, we can see the different keyframes. So to set the keyframes between 1 second to 2 seconds, we can go to the composition and settings. You can see we have set it to 29.97. If I click OK, and let's move this. Uh, so you can see, so the animate will provide it with some values. Let's just create a layer. Let's create a star. So let's just keep it here. So I created a layer, right? Now, if I want this, let's just scale it down. To scale it down, we can use the shortcut key of S. There are different shortcut keys for all the transformation. The trans shortcut key for position is P in keyboard. Rotation is R. For opacity, we'll be clicking on T, and for scaling again S. So on the layer and press S, it will bring up the scale. So we can decrease it for, let's say, this much. Now I want to animate it. To animate it, let's go to let's make this around 4 second clip and trim. So this is a 4 second clip, and there are different type of animation. There are opacity animation, position animation, scale animation, rotation animation, and also we can customize. So to animate or edit, we can click on this stopwatch. It will make a dot here. This is so right now we are saying After Effects that this point should be in 0 seconds. And if I just bring it to around here, we'll be saying it that let this star scale be 61% in around 1 minute. So let's keep it 0 for now and go to 1 second and just make it 100%. So if we just click space, you can see the animation. So that's a simple animation for scaling up. Now let's just say I want a different kind of animation. So we'll delete this and we'll click T on the layer and it will bring up the opacity. Again, click in this stopwatch and let's decrease the opacity to 1 and go to around 1 second and make it 100. Okay. So when we just go here and click the space button, we can see it animating. So let's just bring it to 2 seconds, it will be more visible, and you can see animation of it appearing. Now let's just animate it in a different way. Let's just click P to bring up the position transformation and again go to 0 second and click this stopwatch. We'll have a keyframe here. Bring this keyframe to around 2 seconds and let's just make change the position in Y direction. So let's just make it 1000. You can click on the number and you can use the keyboard. Let's make it 1000. So it's here. I want to make it 13. That would be great. So now there is a keyframe as you just change the position. And now if we just click the space button, we can see an animation. So that's the position animation. There's another one that is the rotation animation. And for rotation, we will just go to 0 second, click on R, and it will bring us rotation animation. So we will just set a keyframe here, go to around 2 seconds and make it around 1. So that is a 360-degree rotation. So when we just animate it, you can see the star rotating, and that's a beautiful animation, right? So we can animate in different way using the different transform values and keyframing each of them. We can also animate different transform values to give a better animation. So let's just go to 1 second and bring all the transform values. Let's just say I want this to be in this position. So I'll be here and I'll bring the position to around 2 seconds and make it 1300 again. I want the scale also to increase. So I'll give it here and go to around 2 seconds and make it 100. I want this star to rotate also. So I'll make it 1 here and go to 0 and make it 0. I want to also increase the opacity and animate it using opacity. So I'll animate with the stopwatch here, make it 0 and bring the marker to the here and make it 100. Okay, so we just made everything, and now if I just play it, you can see a beautiful animation. So that's how you can animate an object. But we can see that it still doesn't look that natural. It still looks like we are using everything. But for example, if I just delete this layer and let's just delete this layer and let us create a rectangle. Let's just create a square for now. Okay. So we have created a square. Keep it here. Bring up the transform values and let's just say I want this to be here, this position, and 200. I want to make it 1300 again. Okay. And scale it to around 50. And when we just go here, make it 100. Okay. And let's just make the rotation from 0 to 1. Okay. And if we just play, you can see an animation, but still it looks a bit unnatural. We can see sharp edges at a frame. So in each frame, we can see a sharp edge and not something motion. So we'll be learning about motion blur in the next lesson. Let us also learn about the keyframes. So if I just drag the mouse around this tree, I can select the 3 keyframes and I can move them in a group. So if I want this to be in here, I can move them this way. Also, if I want to move them by a keyframe or by a frame, so I'll just hold control and move it by clicking right button. So I just want this here. So I'll just click it and I'll bring it here. So that's how we can simply animate it. You can try it yourself and you know learn more about it. We'll be learning about better animation, and also we'll be creating our first animation project here till the end of this section. So just wait and watch.